All right, so welcome to Lost in Translation. This is going to be an improv show, a long-form improv show, and we are doing something completely different, something that we have never done before. We've never done this structure before, never done it with this cast before, so you are seeing some very fresh, authentic trying out on stage. So, a little bit before we get started, can anybody, by round of applause, has anybody never been to an improv show before? Oh, okay, a few people. Okay, wonderful. So, for those who haven't been here, improv is a little term that we at Biz use to describe the term improvisation. And what that means is that everything you see up here tonight is going to be made up off the top of the performer's head. There is no script, there is no rehearsal. Like I said, we've never done any of this with this cast before. It's just going to be based on the help from you. And for this little twist, we're going to need a lot of help from you. Because we're going to be doing long form improv, which means that we are going to be telling a story over the course of the night. A narrative, have you. Except, we're going to have 5 teams of 2 telling different sections of that story. So think of the story that you're seeing in 5 short scenes, all right? But there's a little bit of a twist. Performers will not know what is happening in the scenes beforehand. And how will they not know? Well, you'll find out, but first, help give me a nice warm welcome to this wonderful cast. Please welcome to the stage the cast of Lost in Translation. Thank you very much. Wonderful cast of comedians tonight. And of course, we have the wonderful James and our MPL. James will be providing you with compliments tonight. So, in order to prevent them from knowing what's going on backstage, we've asked them all to bring headphones to listen to music or a podcast or a TV show backstage so they can't hear what's going on. So, cast members, if you could please pull out your headphones and put them on right now and connect to your musical device. Thank you. Yes, we only got the space at 5, so we started the renos to make the place soundproof, but we're like, it's 8 o'clock, the doors are open, we're gonna have, this is at least a weekend job, so we asked them to bring headphones. All right, you all connected, you're all good, except for Chris and John, they're gonna be our starting team. All right, you may leave the stage, and I will call you up when you are ready to. What? You may go. Now, before we get the show started, I'm going to continue explaining this structure of the show. So, who here is familiar with the game Broken Telephone from elementary school? Oh, yeah. You all sit in a circle, you whisper something, and then at the end it wouldn't come out like, I like popcorn, and by the end it's like, my grandma died with her head popping off, you know? That's how it always happened when I played it. But that's going to happen. They're going to need help from you explaining to them what has happened in the scene beforehand. So the first scene will come out, first duo will come out, they'll do a scene, that'll end. I will then call out the next duo, they will take their headphones out, and I will pick on someone randomly, and you will have 30 seconds to explain to them in as much detail as possible what has happened in the scene beforehand. And they will then have to, I know, they will then have to do the scene based off of every detail you gave them, plus an additional thing they're going to ask for you to advance the story. So why don't we give a practice? So hello, what's your name?
Me?
Yes.
Tamara.
Tamara, nice to meet you. Are you familiar with the story of the 3 Little Pigs? So how about in 30 seconds, can you describe to me in as much detail as possible the story of the 3 Little Pigs? And don't worry, I will be here to help you. James will be playing intense. Don't let that bother you at all. In 30 seconds, the 3 Little
Friend.
If you'd like to, sure. If you'd like to do the 3 Little Pigs. In 30 seconds or less, you ready to go? Here we go.
I'm losing the details, but we'll go for it.
As much detail as possible. 30 seconds starts now. 3 Little Pigs.
three little pigs who are trying to protect themselves from a big bad wolf who's trying to eat them. One pig decides to build a house out of something that is shitty, and that falls down with a blow, and the other pig is like, maybe I'll build something less shitty, but that was also pretty shitty. And then the third pig builds a house out of bricks, and that cannot be blown over, and then everyone is happy. And they don't die.
Okay, wonderful. The wolf dies. That was in 20 seconds, so you were pretty good at that. You seem like someone who's a natural 30-second storyteller. Yeah, so then I would have to do an improv scene. If I was a performer, I'd be doing an improv scene off that detail, but we'll leave that for a different show. So that's the gist. So when the fourth duo comes out, you'll have to tell them in 30 seconds everything the first duo, the second duo, the third duo has done in as much detail as you can. And the goal is to have a nice overarching narrative tonight. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. Who knows? So if there's any questions, all that makes sense?
Yep.
All right, so why don't we get this show on the road? Help me welcome to the first duo to the stage. We have Manic Mundi!
We have the easiest on the show.
I brought headphones for nothing.
Yeah.
To get us going, can we get a cool first word for a baby to say?
Gotcha.
Go.
Yeah, we'll take gotcha.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You see, you got your gear on.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You?
I thought you were gonna puss out.
No chance. I'm here to win.
Yeah.
Danny, you're going down. I'm gonna fucking murder you.
That's some pretty mean shit you said about me in school yesterday.
Yeah.
Made fun of me in front of the entire class.
And they all laughed and laughed. Yeah. It was good. I called you short, and it's true.
I'm the short king. 5'7" is not that short.
6'7", whatever. I can dunk on you.
Ah! Listen, Phoenix, I've had a lot of shit from you this summer. This fall, this winter.
All year
round! But I'm gonna do it in front of all the kids here in the playground. I'm finally gonna beat the shit out of Phoenix. Yeah, I'm standing up to you for the first time. I'm not scared of you. Or your dreaded
Yeah.
Okay.
That was only part of my fear tactic.
Okay. You see, I'm ready. I'm ready.
No one's cheering you on. Don't hear anyone, Danny. No, they're not.
Yeah, well, there's actually a little reason why I wanted to do this in front of everybody at school today, Phoenix.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Well, maybe you should ask your mom about it.
What? My mother, you dare?
Yeah.
Dare bring that saint's name into this?
I went round to your house yesterday.
What?
When you were at soccer practice, I went to your house yesterday.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I did. It's not a question of whether I would or wouldn't. It's something that I have definitely done.
You wouldn't.
I don't know how else to say this to you. I spoke to your mother yesterday. I went to your house at 5:30. I rang the doorbell, and she opened the door.
Oh, she would.
Again, it's not a great way. It's happened. It happened already.
Tell me more.
She's not pleased with you, Phoenix.
My mother?
Yeah.
Not pleased with me.
Yeah, so you know what I did?
What?
We're going out to the movies this weekend. Yeah, a little friendship date. I know you have a dad.
Yeah, he's irreplaceable.
Yeah, we have a pretty good family background, I get that. Honestly, I don't know.
You're like that.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why you're a bully. You come from a very nice background. It's a beautiful house. His house is like a white mansion that you would see in like a suburban movie. You know,
My
like
parents are very supportive of everything I do, including the bullying. They're 100% behind it.
Yeah, they actually the first time I opened the door, she did look at me up and down and call me a nerd. So I see where you get it from. But like,
They've heard about you.
yeah, well, I managed to convince her otherwise. We're watching Longlegs this Saturday.
Why not the romantic movie Longlegs?
Yeah, it's an 18, but I've convinced her to take me.
You're 14.
Yeah. And your mother is taking me to watch Longlegs. We're gonna have a fucking good time.
I don't care for this at all.
Yeah, she's gonna buy popcorn, and I'm gonna buy the drinks, because we negotiated this before.
You have that sort of money? God.
Well, it was like a small bottle of water that I could afford. I'm 14.
And it's the movies, it's pricey.
So what do you say to that, Phoenix, huh? What do you say to that? I'm not so much a little nerd anymore, huh? The bully becomes the bullied. No!
I don't give a shit about my mom. She means nothing to me. If you take my dad out, that'd be a different story.
What?
Yeah, you picked the wrong parents.
Wait, why does it take a difference? Why does that matter?
Because my dad's my hero. He's all I ever wanted to be in this world. And if you took that away from me, it would break me. My mom, she's alright.
Well, guess who's driving us to the movies on Saturday? Yeah, I managed to convince your dad to sit in the car in the parking lot for 2.5 hours until we finish Longlegs.
You wouldn't!
And then we're going to Wendy's. I'm not from here, so I've never had it before.
You're gonna have Frosties and dip your fucking fries in them?
Yeah, I am. Whatever Frosties is.
They're kind of like a milkshake. Thicker. It's really good, you should try it.
What do you say, kids at the playground? Who's in charge now?
Phoenix!
No.
Phoenix! Well, you've swung them. I never thought it would happen.
I didn't know I was gonna be this good with the kids in the playground.
Yeah, they've really taken your side for dating my mom. What? Am I misconstruing what's happening here?
I'm gonna give her the best time. I'm gonna show her the best time.
What does that mean? We're 14.
I don't know what happens after a date, but I know one thing. We're gonna have another date the following week.
No!
And your dad's gonna be in the car the entire time.
He's gonna be there for a week just waiting?
Yeah, I managed to have a really nice conversation with your parents, and we're tight now.
Oh, God.
Not only am I bullying you, not only are the kids not on your side, but I've taken your entire family from you as well. I'm John Gallagher-Voltaire.
Chris Mundy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Manicuni. That was intense. Gosh, so much milking and big events, conflicts that you might have in mind, important characters, maybe where they're going. Those are good things to keep in mind for this next duo. And speaking of the next duo, they always keep the party in the front. Please welcome the Front Street Boys!
We're gonna need a brave soul to summarize what happened in the next 30 seconds.
I will get a brave soul here. How about... Yes, well, what's your name back there?
Nicola.
Nicola, hi Nicola. So in 30 seconds or less, can you explain to Josh and Lance here, in 30 seconds, everything that's in much detail, what's happened in the last scene? Are you ready? Your time starts now.
2 14-year-old boys, Phoenix and Danny, Danny's the bully. No, Phoenix is the bully. Danny is the bully.
The victim.
The victim. And they were fighting in front of all of their classmates and. Danny went to Phoenix's house to talk to his
3,
mom, and now he's taking
2,
her on a date to the movie.
1.
And dancing.
Time's up.
Wow. So much inspiration.
Good luck.
For our get, can we get a genre to spice things up, like Western or sci-fi or...
Detective Noir.
Okay, we'll take Detective Noir. We bring you there.
It was 5 a.m. when I pulled up to the movie theater with my bully's mom. I remember her car pulling up, a Ford Focus. She stepped out, the moonlight washing over her. I know his name was Phoenix and mine Danny, but I felt like I was born again.
Danny.
Mrs. Phoenix.
Please call me by my maiden name, Bird.
Bird, thank you for meeting me at this midnight screening of
The Maltese Falcon. Don't smoke. You're 14.
Do you want one? I have 2.
I shouldn't set a bad example. So yes. Oh God, you're 14.
It's okay, your son is a bully.
Do you like what I wore for you?
I do. Sorry, let me rephrase. Oh, God! let me taste yours.
You gave me this. You know what it tastes like.
I'm 14, this is my first time on a date.
Oh gosh.
How about we go in?
Fine, but you should know, I'm happily divorced.
I know. Phoenix brought it up once, whilst in the act of the bully.
What did he do to you? Careful, there's a wall, right?
You were stopping traffic. You know what he did?
What did he do? Because, quite honestly, Danny, there's a case I'm trying to get to the bottom of.
Oh, a role reversal.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. What hasn't he done? Shoving me in lockers, taking my homework, putting my head in the toilet.
Keep going.
But the worst crime of all was not introducing us sooner.
So what you're saying is, you hate that he didn't introduce you to his hot mom.
That's right. No, we can't. Not yet. Not yet.
We should watch the movie at some point.
We should sing.
What?
Oh, look at these convenient streetlights. My dad is a wise man. His name was Tom. He told me once, if you have a bully, you need to date their mom. So I'm here to watch a movie with Mrs. Bird, or just Bird. And so I heard.
Well. What a show of force. You should know I'm happily divorced. No, you're not just a boy, you're 14 years old and joy. My. An alibi. I told my son that I'm meeting someone and I didn't tell him it was you.
Shall we enter the movie now? Oh.
You didn't tell me if you like what I wore.
I do. I do like what you wore.
Describe it.
Pants. Okay, it's like, if you're wearing a pantsuit. I don't know. What am I wearing? I'm wearing
Typical 14-year-old gear.
such as.
A pair of private Dick's. Dick's Sporting Goods pants.
And my shirt. A popular
Yeah,
video game.
I know.
Which one? Oh. It is Minecraft.
You didn't say what this was yet.
A python. You're carrying a python.
You know, every man I date has to go through the test of the snake.
Oh. My. It's so slithery. What does the test entail?
I'm something of a femme fatale.
I figured.
If the snake bites you and you survive, you're worthy of my la 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 la.
This is nerve-wracking. There's no snakes in Minecraft. I'm not used to this. But I'll do it for you. Bite me. Huh. My throat is so strong from all the lollipops.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It didn't do anything. It bit me, but it wasn't able to puncture.
No, there's a delayed effect. We're about to watch the movie now, but it might seem a little different.
Oh.
Cut to the Maltese Falcon. My dear Watson.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's elementary, isn't it?
It is. Elementary ornithology, I believe. The study of birds.
What the are you talking about? Oh yes, Maltese kind.
Yes.
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
I figured.
We're cutting movie seats.
What?
Isn't it crazy?
A lot of tell not show happening.
The python description is kicking in.
Oh,
The poison seeping through your veins.
I feel it.
Pythons aren't typically poisonous. They mainly constrict their prey. We were thinking of, yeah.
So, but isn't the movie weird and wild? Thank you! I'm Les Carmelo! I'm Dr. Unaware of Broad Street Boys! Goodbye!
Well, that was great. So let's get on to the next duo. We have Plus Ultra. How's it going back there? What have you been listening to?
I was listening to the cast recording of Hades Town. I'm ready for some tragedy! Yeah!
I was listening to Chapel Roan mainly, but then at the end it switched to Scissor Sisters. I don't feel like dancing. Right.
Who's ready for some gay tragedy?
You look like you've been paying attention. So, the last two scenes that have happened, a lot has happened.
Okay.
We're going to let Plus Ultra know in 30 seconds, as much detail as you can, everything that's happened. Your time starts now.
Okay, two 14-year-old boys, Phoenix and Danny. Phoenix is a bully. He's bullying Danny.
Okay.
Danny goes out with Phoenix's mom
Okay.
to a movie, and it gets kind of weird. The movie, she turns out to be a femme fatale. Danny thought that they were happily married, but they're not happily married. She's actually divorced and playing games with guys. And they go into the movie.
Time.
There's a snake. There's a
Alright, I feel like what I would like for a gun is, sir, what would you like to see next? Why you just explain to us what you feel like is the next logical scene.
Yeah. Like what's in your heart of hearts? Do you want?
They see the Maltese fall.
That's a plane, right?
I think. No, that's a movie. That's a movie.
Oh, okay.
No, I think they go, because they see it at a mall, they go into an Indigo and browse books.
Browsing an indigo. We love
Like
it.
a romantic.
A romantic thing
Yeah.
between
It's
Danny
a
and
date.
Phoenix.
It's a date. No.
Oh,
Phoenix's
No,
mom.
it's- yes.
Yeah, Phoenix's mom.
I got
it. Thank you so much. The Maltese Falcon. What a book.
Yeah, cool, man. Wow, a woman who reads. Wow.
Daddy, should be a deal. Pick up my latte.
I will literally do anything for you, Mrs. Phoenix's mom.
That's okay. You can call me Cheryl.
Yes.
Did those men give this woman a name?
Mrs. Bird.
Mrs. Bird.
Hooray.
Hooray. You can call me Cheryl Bird.
Okay, Mrs. Cheryl Bird, tell me if this is hot enough for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just right. What a good little boy you are.
Oh, God. Oh, something inside of me craved that. Oh, no.
Daddy, do you like books?
I like literally anything that you like, but yes. I'm particularly fond of the Roald dolls. All of them. All of them. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Wonderful Life of Henry Sugar. It's a short story. I could go on.
Danny, what's happening here?
What's happening is I think I'm having, I don't know if you've heard about this, Mrs. Bird, but I think that I'm going through puberty. And I'm feeling a lot of complex emotions.
Towards me, an adult woman.
Yeah, well, since we're in a bookstore, could I maybe
Shakespeare. Go ahead.
Oh, that the earth were as sweet as your eyes. Oh, that the sky could hold a candle to your thighs. What in the world am I to do? What you gonna do when you live in a shoe? Your lips, 2 flowers, such delicate petals. Wow, can I do this? Let's put me to the metal.
And that was Dr. Seuss. Oh God, I love literature. I love books. You know what I don't like?
What?
Little boys.
No. Oh, God.
So sorry. Danny, I am a grown woman.
Yes, I'm fully aware. I've been very surreptitiously checking you out.
Oh, drat. Zip. Danny, I cannot.
What?
I simply cannot. As an adult, whose bully is my son? Your bully? Your bully? I taught him well, that little shit. I certainly can't hit on you.
But you took me to the movies and then the Indigo. That's the most romantic spot they're in.
Where are your parents, Danny?
Oh, I don't know. Probably at their jobs. They just don't have time for me. Not like you. Being unemployed and all.
I have been recently unemployed from my job at the brothel. This is why I wanted to have an interest in you, Danny. You seem so lonely. And my little shit of a boy. Not Sebastian, not that name.
Phoenix! Yeah. I never forget my bully's name. He is terrible, probably.
He is. And I like to think you could be my son.
Okay. Wow.
I called you here for a reason. I was talking to your parents, and they don't have enough time for you, so I brought the adoption papers written up.
There is going to be some weird dreams that I have. And I don't know if I can handle them.
Well, then,
Wait.
don't you want me to be your mama? Call me mommy.
Yes, but in a very different way. Mrs. Bird, Mrs. Cheryl Bird, I would love to call you mommy. But I don't want you to be my mother.
I understand. Thank you. It was too much fun. I'm going to go now, and I'm going to go pick Phoenix up from skateboard camp.
Wait, I can't let this end this way.
You have. Because I can't give you what you want. Not until at least 4 more years.
Yes, very good choice right now.
So maybe in 4 more years when you graduate, call me up. Here's my number. Don't not a time sooner than 4 years.
Okay, I don't know. You're the one who gave me your number after the movies and Indigo. I'm just saying, I'm getting a lot of mixed messages and my frontal lobe isn't fully developed.
I can see why my son bullies you.
I want to bully you. Yes, please.
I'm leaving. Thank you. I'm so sorry we had to do this in front of all of you lovely patrons of Starbucks. Yes, I will take this dragon fruit slush to go. Thank you.
lovely welcome from the depths of the ocean. We have the crab people! Alright, how's it going back there? Is it comfy back there?
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
comfortable.
You get tired though. You're sitting back there, you're just listening to sad tunes. I'm sure everyone is,
You
right?
sing a sad tune.
I don't know, it's just on the playlist right now. I need to switch it up. I need someone with energy, so I'm out here. It's gonna be fun.
Who's sad? Who's sad to you?
Just
I meant who as an artist?
who is being, yeah. Well, I was listening to City and Color, just
Oh,
jamming.
very nice.
Yeah.
And JJ?
Hi.
Where's the audiobook?
Yeah, the Bible.
It's wrapped up.
Alright, gets you in the zone. Alright, so we've had 3 scenes happen. We got a lot of detail. So, who am I gonna call on? Hello.
Hello.
So, in 30 seconds or less, in the last 3 scenes, please give the crowd people the context of what is going on. You ready? And your time starts now.
So, person getting bullied. The person getting bullied took his mom took him to the movies.
Person who's getting bullied. What's his name?
His name is
Danny.
Danny. Phoenix. The mom's name is Bird. They go to Indigo after. And then yeah, she wants to be his mom, and he's like, no, I want you to be more than that. And she's like, here's my number.
He wants to be more.
Time is up. And you can ask her whatever you like to answer.
Phoenix is the mom.
Hey, I'm not paying attention.
And this has all happened already. We don't
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
see it.
Okay, can we location?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get another location? Preferably something that's within a location. So if it's a mall, it would be the H&M inside a mall.
Yeah.
If it's Canada, it would be the bowling alley inside Canada. Yes. Toys R Us? Okay, cool.
Thank you. Listen, Verb.
Yeah.
I think you want to be like my mom and everything, but I think I'm a little old for Toys R Us, you know?
No, I don't think you're that. No, I think it's perfect. Maybe this will help you connect with your childhood, and then in order for that, if you're connecting to your childhood, you would connect further with me as your new mom. Just
Yeah,
look at these
that's
Polly
that checks it out.
Pockets. These Polly Pockets.
Yeah, those are nice.
They're nice. Here.
I mean, I guess it might be nice to have a new mom.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? 'Cause
After
like-
all, my mom died in a train accident.
So tragic.
But I just don't know if I'm ready, you know? I don't know if I'm sort of over it. It was yesterday.
Okay, so you know what? How about let's just go to the park? Okay, we'll go to the park and we'll just let the fresh air kind of hit our faces, and then we'll be mother and son.
Okay, we should probably buy a toy just to justify it.
Yeah, take the Polly Pocket. I got it for you, son.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
That felt right.
Yeah, just slipped out, I guess.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
find this quick. Just please. It's yours.
Thank you.
No problem.
So you wanna go to the park?
Yeah, let's go to the park. We fast forward to the park. I wish I brought a kite. Something to do.
Yeah.
This is a little different. There's no like bonding activities.
No. We're kind of just stuck here.
Have you ever done that dance where you click feet? Like
I used to do that with my mom all the time.
Oh, you did, but now I guess she doesn't do it
No,
at
but
all. Maybe, for old time's sake.
I don't know, is this weird? Your son is my best friend.
And what a perfect way to get back at him, right? You can take his master bed.
He sleeps in the master bed.
Yeah, he's a prick. Yeah, we're not huge fans of him.
I don't think
Your father and I. We're not huge fans of
I
him.
don't know if I'm ready for that.
My husband to be your father, or
Yeah.
for you to stay and him and you take the master bed?
Whatever.
Or you not?
The father being father. I'm cool to take the master bed.
Okay, great.
I hate your son.
Yeah. He's the
I was being ironic when I said he was my best friend.
Obviously, you're so funny. Like you take after me a little bit.
There was this one thing my mom and I used to do.
Oh, please.
We would play hopscotch together a lot.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, let's just take one of the sticks or the stone here, the side stone, and then what you do is you just carve it out. It's still, you see it, right? But you can't step on the line because it will fade quicker than. And then use the stone. Give it a throw. Is this how you?
It's
play?
not the same. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey, I'm just trying.
I feel like I'm not doing it for the right reasons. I'm doing it to basically fuck over your son.
But if we find something to connect with, then it'll be totally different reasons. It won't be fucking over that little prick. Right? It'll be just organic son and mother shit.
I just feel like you need this a lot more than I need.
I'm feeling like I do. I need your approval for some reason. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe it's.
No, hey. Come on. You're not stupid.
Thanks. I stole the stone out of your hand.
Oh my god.
Everyone knows magic.
Wow. You're even better than my old mom.
I'm sure she was great though.
Yeah. She was.
You want to try it?
Sure.
For old Betty's sake? That's your mom's name, right?
That's my mom's name. I'll call her Betty from now on just to avoid any
Just to avoid
confusion.
it.
Her mom, she's Betty.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This funeral's gonna be so awkward.
That was alright, you kind of messed up on that. So round one to me, I don't really know how the game goes, but we're keeping score. How about every square we get, we tell one truth about ourselves?
Sure. Wait, every square? Every single square?
Maybe just on a roll.
Okay.
Take that.
Okay.
I cheated on your father. No, this is great. We're really bonding. This is awesome.
That's a big share.
Yeah.
I do feel mad about that, which is a good sign for
Yes! We're connecting.
Yes!
Great form.
Thanks. I pushed my mom in front of that tree.
How you liking the show so far?
Great.
Yeah. There's a little narrative here going on, I think. Yeah, I'm engaged. I'm like, that happened. I didn't think that would happen. It's very Nolan-esque.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this puppy up with our final duo. Are you all ready? This will be the climax, the conclusion, whatever it be. Please help me welcome to the stage the final duo of tonight. They're gals, they're pals, they're gal pals.
We have no idea what to do.
So you guys go back there, all green room, headphones in.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting in the zone, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so.
Well, if you're not, you better be now, because we're going to give you this rundown of everything that's happened so far tonight. You're going to be our conclusion, so all the weight's on you.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
who's going to be my lucky pick to tell the whole story?
Oh.
Hello.
You can do it.
Hello. So, everything that has happened so far, in 30 seconds or less, to this wonderful duo of gal pals. You ready? Your time starts now.
Two 14-year-old boys. One is Danny. He's being bullied by Phoenix. And so, sort of as revenge, Danny goes and takes Phoenix's mother out on a date, and the father drives him there, and stays in the car. Anyway, during the date, she introduces a python to him, and it poisons him, and then it's sort of a weird experience. Then they go to Indigo, and where it's very obvious that Danny is a crush on her, but she wants just to be his mom, and she gives him
And
on.
Never got to the house.
I know.
They screwed us.
The reaction's exciting.
I love Indigo, so I understand.
All right, so we thought about it, and we just want one thing, and don't think about anything you've seen on stage. But can we get like a fun secret, like, oh, I'm pregnant, or what's a secret you might hear or tell?
I'm gay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fun.
I have a wart.
Something important.
Award?
Okay. Yeah.
Committed a double murder.
Committed a double murder. Committed a double murder.
I'm actually a mermaid.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So we're safe down. So.
I told you to lock the cage. I told you several times, but couldn't be bothered, could you? Now we've got some sort of kid crying and a woman who looks too old to be out with him. I'm unsettled by the entire experience.
Well, Randy's here, Gerald's here, Freddie's here, and AJ's here. So we got our star players.
Yeah, I know. But Lizette is dead. So what the fuck do we do without Lizette?
I know she's sort of
We
our.
got Randy, we got Gerald, we got the other two you said that don't bother. Don't bother.
What?
They're all male presenting is my story.
Lizette?
Lizette!
Lizette!
The star of the show!
She did that cool thing with her tail where she goes little.
Yeah, I know, I was there. I was there.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Start our show.
Sorry, I'm gonna calm down. Just gonna calm down.
When we got into this snake wrangling business, you would be my literal blood and best friend. We said we're not gonna get into this for the money.
Money! Who needs money when you have snakes? Yes, I know, but when we started this business and the only place would take us in, the only place that would give us any room is an Indigo. We said we would be responsible about it, okay? We've got a lot of people coming through here with first dates and other things that I'm sure are very relevant, but we can't get into that right now. And yet, we let a snake loose amongst the books, killed the boy.
Methinks.
You know what? We work here as snake charmers in the Indigo, and we saw a lot of things in passing, and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Everything. Because all we know are snakes.
Snakes in the impending lawsuit that it seems that we'll be facing because of what went down with the snake that bit
The lawsuit fuck, we already got 6 of those. What? Come on, remember the other lawsuits?
No. This is the first time hearing of this.
Well, as the person that controls the purse.
As a person that controls.
You know the money.
What about we don't need money?
You're right. Well,
That was our whole thing.
it's a fallacy. It's a fallacy. How who do you think buys the mice to throw to the snakes and the grasshoppers? That's pricey. Grasshoppers in this economy. Wow.
You told me that you used all the books that you had at your avail to learn the skills to catch mice and grasshoppers, to feed the snakes, to train up Lizette, to give one hell of a show in the Starbucks that's adjacent to the kids section. That's what you told me. And now I'm hearing that it's something that you spend money on. And now we have 6 pending lawsuits. What else?
Okay, I am a secret.
Okay, well, I'm sure it can't be any more shocking than anything that's happened.
So, you know, I said I would spend my time learning how to catch grasshoppers and mice, etc.
Uh-huh.
And I did plan on doing that. But in my research, I found something magical. Something so mystical.
Hold on, you're upsetting me. What is it?
And I discovered how to breathe underwater. Don't freak out!
I'm freaking out!
Don't freak out!
What are you talking about? You discovered how to breathe. How do you discover how to breathe underwater? You get to try that one time. And if it goes wrong, that's that.
Try, throw that glass on my name. Throw that glass of water on my name. But don't freak out.
Alright. Oh my god!
Skin. I'm feeling so that's slippery. So anyways, that's my fix.
Okay. 1. I'm not an idiot. Those are scales you taped to your leg that you've taken from the snakes.
Hey now!
Number 2.
Hey now.
Did you take a job
Yes.
somewhere else? Pretending to be some sort of mer creature in the aquariums?
It's mermaid.
When we got into the snake business, you said you always wanted to do an aquarium, and I said no snakes are better.
There are water snakes. We could have compromised.
Water snakes don't work in a mall.
Says who?
There's no water in here!
There's fountains. In the middle. And little kitties love to sit around and look at the fountains.
Well, we can't have little kitties sitting around looking at the fountains if there's water snakes, because then we get a lot. Oh, we've already had that.
That's what I'm saying. Could we
We've
pivot?
done it anyway.
I think we could pivot and still use my mermaid skills in the fountain. You should see me out there. Flapping my tail. Singing my songs. You ever heard of Ariel? Well,
I ever heard of Ariel? Oh my god.
she ain't got nothing on me.
I have a secret.
What? What the fuck? What do you mean? I'm the coolest.
Lizette didn't run away.
What? No. Oh my God! You are Lizette!
I've always wanted to be a snake.
What?
I don't freak out, okay?
I'm trying my.
The whole reason I wanted to do land snakes is because I can't swim and I don't know how to accurately do an impression of a water snake.
You bit that fucking kid.
He had it coming! He had it coming! For reasons I won't get into, but we all know he had it coming!
He was a piece of.
He was a real piece of shit, and also I'm still not over that woman that should not have been on a date with him.
Something of the papa on the drive
The
too?
why was somebody sat in the car? When I went out for my smoke break, there was just a man crying in the car.
There used to be laws in this in the
There used to be laws. There used to be laws. You had to run a snake show in a government-sanctioned zoo, but we went past laws, so you know who are we to judge?
Yeah, I guess we really pooched it on that one.
Well,
what's to be done now? I'm a mermaid and you're a snake.
Playhouse.
But we started this you and me together. And there's gotta be something that's gonna bring
stay here.
So what do you say, Florida?
You were thinking I was thinking Florida, where there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's welcome the rest of the cast back on stage. Anybody here want to tell us everything that happened and how it all connected for the duos that didn't see anything? Oh yes, okay.
Okay. Okay. Two 15-year-old boys, Danny and Phoenix.
I'm not timing you, it's
Okay.
just so everybody knows.
Phoenix was bullying Danny in the schoolyard. All the school kids were watching. Danny decided to take revenge on Phoenix by asking Phoenix's mom on a date and making Phoenix's dad drive them to said date. Apparently, according to characters that I'll bring in a little bit later, Phoenix's dad was crying in the car while this was happening. Danny was smoking cigarettes with his mom, who learned his name Miss Cheryl Bird. They then looked like they were eating ice cream, but I guess it was lollipops. They went to go watch a Sherlock Holmes movie, The Maltese Falcon. A python showed up around Miss Cheryl Bird's neck all of a sudden and bit sweet Danny boy before they went into the movie and he started hallucinating. The python then disappeared magically, and they went into the Indigo in the mall where that movie theater is. Danny was starting to feel puberty-related feelings and sharing that with Miss Cheryl Bird while she was not satisfied with her Starbucks drink. She then said that he would, instead of them, doing inappropriate things, that they would become new mother and son. Danny was not interested. Miss Cheryl Bird said, "Call me in 4 years when you're 18 because I work at a brothel and we can have relations that way." But then I guess that, Miss Cheryl Bird felt bad for him and then took him to Toys R Us to try and still be his mom. Bought him a Polly Pocket. They went to the park and should have bought a kite, but they didn't and they played hopscotch instead. Apparently, Danny's mom died. He finds out that he killed her and put her in the grave. And we all thought that maybe the last scene would end up being maybe at her funeral or maybe at like Phoenix's house and stuff like that. But we meet these snake wranglers that have their shop in Indigo. They were just watching the whole inappropriateness happening. Okay, we find out that one of them has miraculously become a mermaid, and her partner was not really happy about that. But then the partner reveals that she was the snake from the movie theater that disappeared, that bit Danny, and they got some lawsuits going on. They're running out of money, so they did what any people decide to do when they discover that they're both weirdos that are best friends. They're going down to Florida, baby.
Next year. That's going to be the film. You've been a witness of feature films coming up next year. One more round of applause for these wonderful people. We've not been having power outages. We've had M in the booth. This has been Lost in Translation, the first time we've ever done this. You have all been great. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your recaps. And have a good night!